This week on Global Top 40 Retro, we are here to give you the chart for December 26, 1981. It was in 1981 when the San Francisco 49ers won first of their 5 Super Bowls. In the nice warm confines... Wait, what the hell is that? Snow? Nobody plays snow during the... Oh, it's a dome. Okay. Well, anyway, the San Francisco 49ers beat the Cincinnati Bengals 26-21 in solid fashion. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, Global Top 40 Retro, September 26, 1981. Hello, everybody, and welcome once again to another edition of Global Top 40 Retro. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Make a long story short, I was planning to go ahead and do bits and then do a countdown again of the songs that we've done, and I put it in one video and do highlights, and this way I don't get dinged with copyright infringement much, and then basically play the videos as a playlist. So this would be the first thing you see on the playlist, and then the rest of the songs will come down on the playlist. And that's what I'm going to be doing this week. Next week, it'll be the same thing again. Well, I have no idea because now my wife is back on night shift due to unforeseeable circumstances beyond her control. And here I am. We're going to be doing the same format we did the last time. I do apologize about the inconsistencies of the format, but you got some great playlists, you got some great music, and you got me for the most part. And don't be worrying about me. The world is going to hell in a handbasket. You know, don't worry about me and the programming. But anyway, even though the world is going to hell in a handbasket, there is one bright spot amongst all of this. Nicole Kidman is available! Yes! 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 Let's go ahead and continue the dance. What we'll do is we'll count down the songs. We'll do the labels and all of this other stuff as we continue on. And then we'll do something what's known as notables, which is songs that have debuted in the top 40, the top 20, and of course, the top 10. We'll do the entire top 10, actually. And we'll do some stuff on that. And then that's how we'll do it. And then we'll go ahead and play the songs in the playlist. And that's where if this thing gets dinged by copyright infringement, you'll have the rest of the playlist to watch. So these songs, when I do these, are always meant to go on a playlist. I know a lot of you watch them separately. You left a few comments, some good, some that thankfully I have thick enough skin to just ignore. I mean, anyway. I do enjoy doing this in one way, shape, or form or another. It basically, keeps me out of trouble. That's all I can say about that. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's what I want to do is I'm going to start counting down the top 40, and then we'll just continue on, and then we'll see how it goes. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is your top 40. Let's cue the music. Well, this is Anita Meyer. This is the first of our 3 debuts on our Global Top 40 Retro Survey, along with one re-entry. Anita Meyer is a popular singer from the Netherlands. This song here was her biggest hit. It reached number 1 in the Netherlands for 6 weeks. It was also number 1 in Belgium. That's all I got. Guess what, guys? I messed up. I thought I included all the videos in here, and I did not. So what I'm going to do, I'll just show you the video quickly, and then we'll go ahead and play it and give you my thing on it. Here we go. The number 35 song is from Renee Geyer. Say I Love You, from Australia. I apologize to my guys from Australia. Oops. Sorry. Not that one. Excuse me. As I said, you'll see the playlist. This is my stupidity, and I apologize to my Australian fans, to both of you. Here we go. This way I don't have to go through the computer again and pull what's left of my hair out.
What'll I do about this heart of mine? It keeps breaking all the time.
Robbie Dupree? That Robbie Dupree had another record? Besides the I don't know. Anyway, Robbie Dupree has another hit record. Not a one-hit wonder! Yay! Wait a minute, didn't he do something else? Oh yeah, this. Dude, were you that hard up for work you had to ask Vince McMahon for it? Ugh. And here's our solo re-entry of this week from Genesis. Well, Phil Collins still had a very successful solo career at this point, and of course he still went with all of his bandmates of Genesis. I mean, hey, what the hell? I mean, there was somebody, when they saw him in concert, he was singing along, and then he ran to the drum set to hit that drummer for In the Air Tonight. Worried about his physical state, of course. You don't want to trip over anything. Yeah, these Sirius XM1 DJs.
The most effectual top cat, whose intellectual close friends get to call him TC, providing its with dignity. Top cat.
And here it is, folks, our top cat of the week. This particular song was actually a bigger hit in the U.S. than it was in Australia. In Australia, it only peaked at number 14 on the Kent Report. On the Billboard Hot 100, peaked at number 6. So, yay! It is our This is not our Spider-Man of the week. That's coming soon, but it did go into the top 20 in an impressive 16 spots. The thing about this, though, is like Daryl and John had that little tussle about their musical rights, and right now they've pretty much buried the hatchet and basically said, okay, we call a truce. They're still doing separate things. Reunion, still pretty much 2 chances, slim and none. Apparently the Beach Boys were not too chintzy to do a Stars on 45 style redo, although you do see some songs on charts, but you know, they're not significant enough this week, so we're not playing them, which I'm pretty sure I'm doing the public a service. But a Beach Boys medley all tacked together like this one is?
spider can, spins a web any size, catches thieves.
You take that first step, ask her out and treat her like a lady.
Heed this advice from Mr. Everett. You gotta take it slow, man. That's pretty much what the message of the song is. Take it slow. Well, don't take it too slow, otherwise she'll leave your ass. This song was written by Mr. Perry and Mr. Jonathan Cain. Perry wrote a lot of the melodies while driving to Los Angeles, showed Cain his work, and Cain helped with the lyrics. And voila! A classic, an honest-to-God classic was born. What is Steve Perry doing these days? I don't have a Family Guy joke here, I'm just curious. Shakin' Stevens, you may not have heard of, but in the UK, he is a legend. He is the most successful song. One of his performers in the early 80s. You Drive Me Crazy was a global top 10 hit, as well as this redo of this song, and as well as Old Julie, which actually was done by Barry Manilow with middling effects. But nonetheless, you may not heard of this man here in the States, but in the UK, maybe he should be King Shakin' Stevens instead of the dork you have now. Just want to let you know that Juice Newton was not the original recording artist for this song. Dave Edmunds actually recorded this in 1979, and of course it became a hit from his Newton. You know, I'm looking at Juice Newton, you know who she reminds me of? That Ava chick from Big Brother? Separated at birth? Perhaps. Speaking of Big Brother contestants...
Get a job, you bum!
Stop dragging my car around.
I think this is the wrong song.
Stop dragging my heart around.
For your eyes only can see me through the night.
Sheena Easton made James Bond movie history with this song. She is the only person to actually be singing the song while the credits rolled. The rather sexualized credits. It has been reported that Sheena Easton was actually tied to a chair while doing this. I realize James Bond's are all in the kinky stuff, but damn.
Now your hosts for this evening, the Rolling Stones.
At number 3, of course, are the Rolling Stones. This song was actually recorded twice by the group, 1975 and 1978. Sounding more like a reggae record than anything else. Of course, back, they just put it on the back burner. 1981, we were looking for tracks for the Tattoo You set. And of course, basically they reworked the song knowing that, hey, this could be a rock song better than a reggae song. So there.
All night long with you. No
Coming in at number 2, it's what another YouTuber, this guy over here, says is what you call a hang up song. It's like, no, you hang up first, no, you hang up first, you hang up first, and it gets so annoying, you go, ah!
Coffee lets you calm yourself down and picks you up. Coffee gives you the serenity to dream it and the vitality to do it. No other drink does that like coffee.
Join the Coffee Achiever.
That's right, folks. Let's go ahead and be a coffee achiever. Oh, God. Who drinks this crap? I'm going to wash this down. The hell. Yeah. Well, we have reached the pinnacle. We have reached the top. We have reached the number 1 song of the world this week. And yes, that song was actually used for a coffee commercial. Well, my wife would kill me if I spit on the computer screen, which I did not, thankfully. Yeah, sometimes bits are costly. Anyway, ELO, probably one of the greatest bands. It's probably your favorite song, and one of our favorite songs ever to come down the pike. So I've got to wrap this up because my ass has got to go to bed. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Global Top 40 Retro brings to you ELO. They have the number 1 song of the And another Global Top 40 Retro is in the books. My name is Anthony James Powell. I think I'm going to stick with this format. I was able to edit this all in a day, which is a huge plus. So basically, I'll try and get a new show every Tuesday. New playlist for the next show we're going to do is 1971. Take a look at that and see it, and I'll get a show together for then. And the next time we get there at that, there's a lot of debuts, so a lot of writing was going to be involved. I think we're going to try and plan this better, and once I get everything all together, I think everything worked out just fine, to be honest with you. It didn't take me all night to edit this thing. It took me 4 hours. And that's great as opposed to 4 days. So this is, I think we're going to be sticking with this now from here on out. Even if the wife does return to her normal schedule, fingers crossed, because I would like to spend more time with my wife. But anyway, oh, by the way, this was not beer. I'm not a beer drinker. I don't drink beer. Maybe I'll drink wine once in a blue moon, but this is good stuff here. I know this is actually more prevalent in the South. I live here in Tennessee. I live here in Millersville, Tennessee, not too far. We're between Nashville and the Kentucky border, where this stuff is actually from. And this is good stuff. If you can find it, go ahead and find it. I mean, I think your local Cracker Barrel may sell this stuff. But anyway, this is great. And this is Ale 8 Zero. They have other flavors. They have the regular one, which this is basically a cross between ginger ale and Mountain Dew. This is not an ad. I wish it was. Anyway, I got to make some money off of this. But anyway, I'm glad you enjoyed this. Next time we get together, we will be doing 1971. At least I'll get a video. The playlist is already up. Go ahead and take a look at that if you like. There's some good songs in there too, and some weird ones. So basically, I'm probably going to have enough money to that. And of course, the reason I'm not playing all of the songs, A, copyright infringement being dinged, which of course this is less of a risk because I'm playing less songs, and B, we're going to do the top 10, the top 20, and of course I put this with the playlist, and then goes with the playlist so you can watch this, then watch the actual songs in their entirety without me screwing it up for YouTube audiences, because right now I know a lot of people are getting dinged. I already know about Professor Rock having his issues. He now has a kidney stone. Dude, I feel you, man. I had 7. That's how smart I am. Probably because I'm drinking all of this. But anyway, we hope you've enjoyed this on Global Top 40 Retro. And I am this is a lot more enjoyable, and this is a lot more to edit down now. So, and of course, a shout out to the CHR83, which he has a great YouTube channel too. You need to check that out as well. He said in this last segment he's going to be doing fewer of the Billboard lists. That's okay though, because he does have other musical stuff to take care of. I know I'm pretty sure right now, like everybody else, he's getting into those K-pop Demon Hunter things. I've seen the movie. I mean, it's a great movie. I'm going to be honest with you, fantastic. Um, an old fogey like me actually got into the music and got into the story and got into the lore. I think that's one of the best things that go on with K-pop Demon Hunters because you have that lore, you have that story, and you got some banger ass music. I mean, what can I tell you? I mean, these guys knew exactly what they were doing when they made this movie. And of course, K-pop actually been around for a while. I mean, Psy, 2007, that Gangnam Style song comes out from Psy, and it just downloaded there. And then we wound up with the BTS, then we wound up with Blackpink, and we wound up with Jungkook, a member of BTS, which is now solo. And then, of course, now you have the K-pop Demon Hunters. Now you have Hunter X and Jaja Boys. Korean Americans, actually, but still, or Korean Canadians. I think some of these guys are actually of Korean descent, but actually live in Canada or born in Canada. Anyway, and of course, I just watched a show called, I mean, everybody's getting gotten into the show called Squid Game. I have not watched season 2 or 3. I heard it was not as good as season 1. So anyway, I'm a little hesitant to watch it, but we'll see what happens when I get totally, absolutely bored and may check it out. I've already checked out Butterfly. The movie from the show from Daniel Day Kim, 6-episode series. Daniel Day Kim, you know, from Lost, Hawaii Five-O, several movies that you've probably seen. And this guy is like a great character actor. I mean, he does stars in headline shows like the ones I've mentioned. I mean, you know, it's great. And of course, the big star of the movie, big star of this show is the food. Right now, I want to go to Korea to hit every soup restaurant in Seoul. I'll tell you, man, I gotta get a passport before I do anything of that, all of that. But anyway, here I am rambling on, just trying to finish this up, and we will now finish this up. My name is Anthony James Powell. Next time we get together, fingers crossed, 1971. Good night, everybody. May peace be with you.